Things we have to watch for: sealed and delivered. John Campbell, he's been watching all night. He knows about the speed bias. He knows you got to be up close. And Paul McDonnell with Russell Hanover has to be careful not being shuffled. Here they come. And they're off. It's fine cuisine for the lead. With Day in a Life in between horses. Fit for Life along the inside. Round the first turn they go. And it's Luke Ouellette with Day in a Life. Fit for Life second. Up on the outside, it's Artistena. Then Browning Blue Chip third. Campbell is away fifth with Sealed and Delivered. Then it's Rustler Hanover. After that, Dragon again. Lengthen Amp Invader Hall. 3 to Fine Cuisine and Real Artist. Opening quarter, 27 seconds. And Day in a Life, Luke Ouellette to reclaim from Artistena. Then it's another length and a half back. Well, that's Fit for Life in third, followed by Browning Blue Chip. Campbell to the outside, looking for cover with Sealed and Delivered, but not getting any so far. Rustler Hanover is second over in sixth. Then it's Dragon again with Invader Hall, Fine Cuisine, and Real Artist. Half, 56 seconds, a slow second quarter. And Day in a Life and Luke Ouellette got away with soft fractions, leads it by 2. Artistena second. Campbell's had a brutal trip with Sealed and Delivered. He'll have to be tons the best tonight to win this one. Fit for Life in third. Rustler Hanover about 5 lengths from the lead is going to tip 3 wide. 3/4 and 1, 24 and 1. 3/16 to go and they're on their way home. And it's all Day in a Life, leading it by 3 with an 8 to go. Artistena second. From between horses, Fit for Life in deep stretch. It's Day in a Life, Fit for Life, and Brennan one lead charge. Day in a Life and Fit for Life. It's Day in a Life, hanging on by a whisker in 151 and 1. What a drive from Luke Ouellette. Got a 56-second half, then a 124 and 1 3/4. Motored home in 27 seconds, and just barely, Gary, held on to win the Meadowlands Pace.
Well, John, he barely hung on, but he lulled him to sleep in those middle fractions. Luke Ouellette, he's a young guy, won the Rising Star Award a couple of years ago. HTA's Driver of the Year, but he showed all the poise and maturity in winning that race with Day in a Life, a 3-year-old colt by Lifesign, owned by Peter Heffering and Howard Shore's Racing Stable. Day in a Life wins the $1 million Meadowlands Pace. Day in a Life, and one of the elimination winners, owned by Heffering and Shore Racing Stable, trained by Dwayne Marfisi, and again, Luke Ouellette, the winning driver. George, Fit for Life put in a great effort. You were sitting third the entire way, just missed. When did you get free?
I got free, probably 3/4 through the stretch, and I may, if I got free maybe another foot or two earlier, I think I would have got up. He was charging real hard at the end, but there's nothing wrong with second either.
No, there isn't. Let's take a look. That with the middle fraction being 29 seconds, any point were you thinking of moving right now? You're still third on the inside, nowhere to go.
No, not yet. But I mean, you just gotta hope you can get out, bide your time, and that's what I did. And like I said, if I maybe could have shook free a little earlier, I would have got him. But he put in a good race. He paced right to the wire, and I'm real happy with him.
Any thoughts of you moving out when you knew they were going slow in the second quarter, or you were content to sit right where you were?
No, not at all. That's the kind of trip I was looking for, sitting third on the wood, and that's exactly what happened, and it worked out great.
Well, if the race was another few yards, we'd be standing here talking to you as the winner of the $1 million Meadowlands Pace. All right, George, thanks and congratulations. And the Meadowlands Pace final, now official, Day in the Life, $8.40, $5.20 and $4.20. Fit for Life, $8.20 and $5.40. Dragon again, a good finish for him, $5.20. Exacta 4-1, $62.80. Try 413, $370.60. Well, it is celebration time, and there you see some of it happening right now. Lots of hugging and kissing going on. When you win a $1 million race and you're getting $500,000, it's as good a reason as any.
We've got the winning connections here. Co-owner Howard Shore, tell us about how it feels after 30 years in the sport, finally having a Meadowlands Pace winner.
Wonderful.
Why did you buy into this horse? How did that come about?
Monty told me that he liked this horse a lot, and I believed him.
Okay, well, there you go. A lot of belief in you, Monty Gelrod, the winning trainer here, runner-up last year, but a winner. Why did you purchase this horse in the first place?
Well, we watched him at 2, and a couple of fellas told me to take a look at this horse, a couple of the agents out there, and I had a look at him, and we liked him, and he was going real good, and Mr. Heffring, Peter, bought into the colt, and he raced real good for us last year, and he's a real good colt. And I just have to say that this guy right here stepped to the plate. When Peter Heffring decided that he would sell a quarter of the colt, we put him out for sale, and nobody came to the plate except Howard. He had faith in the horse, and he came through, and this is great. Pete, we got it done, Pete.
Okay, you had him ready here along with Dwayne Marfisi. Now we're going to talk with winning driver Luke Ouellette. Tell us about that move down the backstretch as opposed to last week when you sat in, and you sat second and you were a little patient there.
Well, last week, with different scenario. Here I thought that if I didn't move him back to the front, somehow I had a feeling that Artistana wasn't going to be the last horse to be on the lead, and maybe I'd wind up in a bad spot if I didn't do that.
Okay, and tell us how the horse felt down the backstretch here as you made your move, and was it a split-second move? Were you afraid of the wind down the backstretch at all?
No, the winds died down a little bit, and the horse felt good, and when I saw half 56, I felt really good.
Okay, and you obviously knew that the horse had a lot left in the tank here, and he kicked home right here. Were you afraid of anybody when George was coming after you after he shook loose late? Did you have any fears? Were you crying for the wire?
Well, to tell you the truth, I left the plugs in, and I didn't go into an all-out drive with him early, maybe a little late by the wire, but I felt pretty confident, like about a couple hundred feet from the wire. Maybe a little late, I was a little worried, but earlier I just didn't want to do anything fancy in case he'd make a mistake.
You said in an article before this race that you would feel at home if you won this Meadowlands Pace, this being your third season. You feel at home now?
Yeah, I certainly do. Thank you.
All right, congratulations, Luke Ouellette, Monty Gelrod, and Howard Shore, and the connections of the winner here. And it was a day in the life of the Meadowlands.